In case you missed it, prosecutors dropped their case against Barry Morphy Tuesday, just 9 days before he was supposed to stand trial. Suzanne Morphy hasn't been seen since Mother's Day 2020. Barry Morphy was arrested on murder charges a year later. Charges were dismissed without prejudice, meaning they can be filed again. Prosecutors say they're dropping the case because they're close to finding Suzanne's body. District Attorney Linda Stanley says investigators think Suzanne's body is buried on a mountain near the Morphy house, but did not say why they believe that. A jury needed less than 3 hours on Tuesday afternoon to convict a man of murdering his wife back in 2015.
Yeah, the death of Stacy Feldman was a mystery from the very first day. Her husband, Robert Feldman, said that he found her unresponsive in a bathtub. Denver's coroner could not determine exactly why she died. Then in early 2018, Denver police arrested Feldman after an outside expert concluded that Stacy was beaten and either strangled or suffocated. After 9 days of testimony, the jury decided the case in just a few hours. Outside the courthouse, Stacy's family and friends celebrated. Feldman has a mandatory sentence of life in prison without parole. Today is a grim reminder of tragedy in Colorado. It has been 23 years since the shooting at Columbine High School. On April 20th, 1999, two 12th grade students opened fire in the school, killing 12 students and a teacher. In their honor, today is a statewide day of service, mandated by Governor Jared Polis back in 2019 and started by the school's community back in 2016. More than 1,200 Columbine students and staff members will spend the day leading more than 50 outreach service projects around the Denver metro area.
The U.S. Department of Justice plans to appeal the ruling that ended mask mandates on planes, trains, and transit systems. The DOJ says they, along with the CDC, disagree with the Florida federal judge's decision. The DOJ is not seeking a stay of the decision, meaning passengers can continue to travel maskless while the challenge is being litigated. Legal experts say that they believe the decision to appeal may not have to do with the mandate itself, but to preserve the CDC's ability to issue additional mandates if they believe the need arises. In the meantime, airlines can make their own decisions, and a majority of the big names are tossing masks out. You can see behind me, it includes American Airlines, Delta, JetBlue, Alaska, United, Frontier, Spirit, Southwest, all of these airlines getting rid of masks, making it optional. Now, even if masks aren't mandated, passengers always have the power to decide on face coverings themselves. And this is video captured by 9 News crews yesterday morning. You can see a mixture of feelings. You know, some people are masked up, others not wearing one. So there is a choice. It depends on what you'd like to wear. Year to date, the TSA reports more than 1,100 unruly passengers. 744 of them were upset about wearing a mask, and that's roughly 65% of all incidents reported this year as of April 12th. The FAA has opened investigations into 345 of these incidents. Gary and Corey, some passengers got banned from flying for not following the mask rules or for lashing out on flight attendants, but that could soon change.
Yeah, it could, at least in one airline. United says it will allow banned passengers to fly again, but only on a case-by-case basis.
So since the start of the pandemic, United has banned about 1,000 flyers for refusing to follow the mask mandate. In a statement, the airline said it will let some of those banned passengers fly after, quote, ensuring their commitment to follow all crew member instructions on board. Now, it's not clear how that will be assessed. Delta Airlines is under fire this morning after Delta shared a link to its announcement of the mask mandate repeal on Twitter. Several health officials began calling the airline out for allegedly spreading misinformation. Delta claimed COVID-19 has transitioned into an ordinary seasonal virus in its news release. Diseases are classified by how they spread, and a pandemic is declared when a disease has spread exponentially across several countries. That was the case on March 11th, 2020, when the World Health Organization officially declared the coronavirus a pandemic. Today, both the WHO and the CDC classify COVID as a pandemic, not a seasonal virus.
And a reminder, this transportation mask mandate has been in place since the end of January 2021. It had been set to expire last Monday, but the CDC announced last week that it would extend the mandate by 15 days to allow time to study the Omicron subvariant, which is out there right now, which is the cause of a majority of COVID cases in the U.S. right now. COVID cases are still rising in Colorado, too. More than 4.8% of tests coming back positive right now. now. That's the weekly average. It doubled in the last month. Public health leaders want the number to stay under 5% to keep community spread under control.